You know, when I read histories of the Holocaust, I read a couple of times where kids come home from school and they ask their parents, our friends keep talking about grandparents. What are grandparents? Obviously, this child or these children's grandparents were murdered. They had no grandparents to speak of. So our members in our synagogue, many of them are children and grandchildren of Holocaust survivors and sometimes Holocaust victims. So I'd like to invite up Susan Liebel, four of whose grandparents perished in the Holocaust, to share with us her thoughts at this point.
My name is Susan Liebel, and I've been a member of Habonim for 24 years. And for the past 3 years, it's been a privilege to be on the board with Journey and everybody else. I'm also a retired teacher who for many years taught grade 7 and grade 8 and taught my students about the horrors of the Holocaust and the importance of diversity and of tolerance. I'm also the daughter of Holocaust survivors. My mother was taken out of Germany in 1934 to England by her parents, and last saw them in 1936 at the age of 12, hence became an orphan. My father fled Germany in February of 1936, also for England, only to be deemed an enemy alien by Winston Churchill in 1940, and was interned on the Isle of Man, and later shipped to Canada, and interned in Farnham, Quebec for several years, part of Canadian history that a lot of people don't know about. I had the honor of going back to his hometown in Esslingen about 2008, I think it was, to lay a Stolperstein, which is a stumbling block, at his own residence and at his school. And it was a very humbling experience. And it was also a very welcoming experience by the German students who are very eager to learn about the Holocaust. This new building to me represents continuity between the horrors of yesterday and the hopes of tomorrow. And I hope that my own grandchildren will belong here one day and continue its legacy. Thank you.